Welcome back to Modern Warrior Project. Shane here, and today's topic we're going to cover is more about the mindset than it is the physical. As preppers, we're all pretty much in tune and well aware of the physical challenges that come along with preparedness. However, the mental ones and the mental obstacles can be just as critical. One such one is cognitive dissonance. That's a psychological phenomenon that can impact your judgment and cloud your decision making, and that obviously has an impact on our preparedness. For that reason, we're going to dissect it, understand it, and most importantly, learn how to navigate through it in this video. So go ahead and let's get at it.
Imagine holding two contradictory beliefs at the same time. Confusing, right? That's cognitive dissonance for you. Cognitive dissonance is a psychological term describing the mental discomfort we experience when our beliefs, ideas, or values conflict. It's like trying to travel north and south simultaneously. Impossible and unsettling. Now let's apply this to the world of prepping. Say you're convinced of the importance of emergency preparedness. You know the value of a well-stocked survival kit. Yet, you find yourself consistently neglecting to update your own kit. This is a classic example of cognitive dissonance in action. Your belief in preparedness is at odds with your behavior, causing an internal conflict. This conflict isn't just uncomfortable, it can also hinder rational decision-making, leading to less than optimal prepping decisions. Cognitive dissonance can subtly influence our decisions. Recognizing it is the first step towards mitigating its effects. So how can preppers spot cognitive dissonance in their attitudes and behaviors? Well, it can often manifest in subtle ways. You might find yourself avoiding certain topics that make you uncomfortable, or justifying inconsistent behaviors that don't align with your prepping goals. Maybe you've had a gnawing feeling of unease about a prepping decision, but brushed it aside. These are all potential signs of cognitive dissonance at play. Ignoring these signs can have serious consequences. When cognitive dissonance goes unaddressed, it can lead to flawed decision-making and ultimately ill-preparedness. For instance, if you find yourself justifying why you haven't stocked up on essential supplies, you could end up in a precarious situation when a crisis hits. Awareness is key. By recognizing cognitive dissonance, preppers can better manage their mental preparedness. This involves a constant process of self-examination, introspection, and most importantly, honesty with oneself. After all, prepping is not just about physical readiness, but mental readiness as well. Now let's delve into how preppers can mitigate cognitive dissonance. The first step towards mitigating cognitive dissonance is embracing critical thinking. It's easy to hold on to beliefs that comfort us, but it's important to challenge these notions objectively. We must ask ourselves, does this belief align with the evidence at hand? Next, seek diverse perspectives. It's an effective way to expose ourselves to different viewpoints and avoid becoming entrenched in our own cognitive biases. This doesn't mean we have to accept every viewpoint we encounter. Rather, it's about understanding different angles and making informed decisions. Regular self-assessments are also crucial. They allow us to reflect on our thoughts and attitudes towards prepping. Are we sticking to a plan because it's comfortable or because it's the most effective approach? Flexibility is another key trait for preppers. As new information comes to light, we may need to adjust our prepping plans. This can be difficult, but it's a necessary part of staying prepared. Remember, staying mentally agile is just as important as being physically prepared. Crisis situations are stressful. Staying mentally resilient is paramount. When we talk about prepping, we often focus on the physical aspects, stockpiling supplies, learning survival skills, and so on. But mental preparedness is just as critical, if not more so. Challenges such as fear, uncertainty, and stress can derail even the most well-laid plans. It's important to be able to maintain a positive mindset, even when things seem bleak. A positive mindset is not about ignoring the harsh realities, but about staying focused, motivated, and confident in your abilities to navigate through the crisis. Managing your emotions is another key aspect of mental preparedness. It's natural to feel a wide range of emotions during a crisis, but it's crucial not to let them cloud your judgment or decision-making. Practice emotional resilience techniques like deep breathing, visualization, or mindfulness. Remember, circumstances can change rapidly in a crisis, and flexibility is key. Being able to adapt your plans and strategies as needed can make all the difference. In the face of a crisis, your mental strength can be your greatest ally.
And that's it for cognitive dissonance. We've journeyed through that complex landscape today of that cognitive dissonance, and most importantly, we've learned how to navigate it, recognize, and mitigate its impacts that it can have on us. Once again, as a prepper, it's important to sharpen and focus our mindsets. We often focus on the physical, the body, and all of our preps and such, and that's highly important. But just as critical is to recognize and sharpen our focus and our mindset. Believe me, as you know, anyone that's been through any kind of a crisis knows it can be mentally challenging, and the worse and more impactful that crisis is, the more mental challenges that come along with it. So that's it for this video. If you liked it and enjoyed it, please hit subscribe, give us a like. All that helps to keep this going and to bring these resources to you. Till next time.